everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. Two NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been two of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Klay Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
And Houston has possession after the basket by Dallas.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Poke loose. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Dallas. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Checking out the Rockets. They've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Irving, that's good.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Left side Durant. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Here's Thompson. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Davis. 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. Van Vliet with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Dallas on D. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's Thompson, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Just a menace around the bucket. Sengun is so hard to stop down low.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Smith, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. Houston leading by 5. Charity stripe shot. Smith no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Yes, it's good.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Outside Davis. And here is Irving. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Good. Irving's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And there's the patience right there. Sengun surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Mavericks trail by 7. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Durant. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Thompson outside. Excellent D there from Davis.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
1:52 left in the first. And Davis slams it home.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Here's Durant. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. He's got 7. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Right side Easton. He's off on the layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Knocks down the long J.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Marshall can't hit. The Rockets lead by 5. Tipped. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Lively passes to Russell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And it's Shepherd missing. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Shepherd is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Russell. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, that is the kind of tough bucket they want to get from Josh Okogie. He just shakes off the contact and finishes strong.
Now here's Russell. No points so far.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
That's tipped. Irving for 3. Pass to Marshall. Here's Russell. Tries again. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
I'll tell you, D'Angelo Russell has tremendous game. This guy's superb at finding ways to capitalize.
And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. In the 3rd spot, the Mavericks.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
Smith no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall. Now here's Van Vliet. Yet to see a basket. Fader on the way. The Rockets again can't hit.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Şengün. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Marshall, he's checked in for Russell.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Mavericks. Number 13, Naji Marshall.
Here's Irving. He has 6. Pass to Marshall. The 3. He buries it from 3. Marshall's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Şengün. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal.
Looking back at the first ever NBA Cup West quarterfinals last year, the Pelicans and Lakers won to advance to Las Vegas.
New Orleans going to Sacramento, beating the Kings by 10, and the Lakers at home. A thrilling three-point win over the Suns. Eventually, Los Angeles winning the first ever NBA Cup.
Irving, no good.
Listen, that's a looking for hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Okogie. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 10. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Marshall. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Pass to Gafford. It's picked off. Pass break. Here come the Rockets. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got his first basket.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Thompson, no good. Houston leading by 12. Pass to Capella. Back to Thompson. The kick to Durant. Free throw line jumper. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Durant's got 9 points.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Second team foul.
And he makes a first. The Mavericks making a switch here. Russell is checked in. Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
EA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Oh, AD! An easy target on the lob.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Thompson. And the layup is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Mavericks trail by 14. Russell, the pass to Gafford. Davis from long range. It's hauled in by Houston, and they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Russell after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. Capella with a rebound. There's the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
That'll do it for the first half. Rockets ahead, up by 15. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Houston Rockets.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
Two great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, that's one way to go from defense to offense. KD capable of doing it all by himself.
Mavericks trail by 19. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Pass to Thompson. Outside Irving. Over Van Vliet. Durant pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 17. Jacks up a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 6 assists here tonight.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we have a second to check out who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Kevin Durant on top. Alperen Şengün third.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
Outside Davis to the paint. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistent.
Oh! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Irving, the pass to Davis. Irving looking around. Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 9 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Houston leading by 17. Down low. The kick to Durant from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it inside, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Şengün. 15 points in the game. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Oh, got that one up quick. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Thompson. There's the drive. Here's Şengün. Here's Eason. And Houston, another 3.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Mavericks trail by 18. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. And the shot's good. Şengün's got 17 points.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Driving inside. Count it. He's got 7.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
The kick to Durant. Shoots from the right block. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And that one good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Houston. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Finney-Smith comes in for Thompson. And it's Shepherd in for Van Vliet. Pass to Marshall. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Over Washington. Puts it up from 15. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Russell with the ball. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Davis. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
And so he hits both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Shepard missing. Mavericks trail by 16. Washington passes to Lively. Here's Marshall from the arc. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Marshall's got 6 points.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
The Rockets again can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Clint Capella, Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Smith in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Misses off the right iron. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Washington got a hand on it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Thompson passes to VanVleet. Up and over Russell. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist by Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 12. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. And Dallas also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Russell. The 3 from Washington. Rockets with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Irving. Hey, rejected by Capella. The 3, Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Eason's checked in for Okogie. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Washington finds Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. The Rockets lead by 17. Smith passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Here's Marshall. Now here's Lively. Inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Lively against Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 4-3. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
The 3, Smith. Lively grabs a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And Dallas making a change here. Both free throws good from Thompson.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Mavericks trail by 16. Irving for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Smith. And he drains the turnaround J.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight. Davis against Smith. Davis, the pass to Irving. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They need this. And that one's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 17 now, just in the second half. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Smith no good. Mavericks trail by 20.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Alperen Sengun.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Finney Smith checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Thompson. Pass to Washington. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively. Here's Van Vliet. Houston with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. To the middle. Here's Capella. The kick out to Van Vliet. This one for 3. Washington grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. Here's Exum. No good with the triple. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. The shot no good. Tipped away. There's the triple. Nice shot by Okogie.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
The pull-up jumper. The shot comes out. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Alperen Sengun.